Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about the Half and a Half, not season 3, episode 8. It was a really good episode. It was a good episode. Everybody was snitching, secrets was coming out. It was good. It was really good. Um, it started off where Jim was asking Wyatt, what did he say when Wyatt was talking about Amanda killing herself? If y'all hear that, Peter, sorry. Um, but Jeffrey was telling him, trying to break them up from arguing. And Jim told him to shut up. I was like, oh, did he just pull his car like that or whatever? So, um, next thing you know, he was like, say it again, say it again. Then he told Jim, you are sorry. He said, you're my sorry ass father. Because he was like, who do you think you are? I mean, who do you think you're talking to? He was like, you're my sorry ass father or something like that. I was like, oh. They were just going back and forth, and it was so like we've been waiting for this to happen because after what Wyatt found out, he had every right to feel like that. And they always say, a drunk person speaks a sober mind. So hell, I was like, ooh. He was just really giving it to Jim or whatever. Jim tried to attack him, and um Catherine and everybody else running the kitchen, and he was like, y'all know what's going on or whatever, and he just started, um, Jim started talking about him drinking again, and they was like, put the drink down, and he was like, you come take it from me or something like that, and Jim went over there and poured that drink on his ass, and next thing you know, Wyatt just started breathing him, and started going off on Catherine, and just saying how all the people he and Jim had slept with, all the text messages that he had read, and all that kind of stuff. And it was just, it was like, Jim couldn't even really say nothing because Jim knew everything that Wyatt was saying was correct. Then he tried to tell him to go in his room. I'm like, huh, did I miss something? This boy is too damn grown for y'all to keep telling him to go in his room. Y'all told Amanda to go in her room, and now look what happened. I'm just saying, like, I ain't trying to be mean to Amanda, but y'all did tell her to go in the room. But anyway, so, Veronica tells Jeffrey to go home, and David was like, go upstairs and talk to Wyatt, and she was like, no, you go home. You got somebody waiting on you. So David kind of knew what she was talking about because we were talking about that girl, Melissa, and I felt like that was messed up. I felt like, would you stop this, Veronica? Stop trying to make this boy sleep with this girl. It's ridiculous. Um, Whatever. So Jeffrey, he's scared of her because she looking over down David's shoulder like, I wish you would. I wish you would go up them stairs. You know what I got on you. So his punk ass go home, and I was so mad because I was like, pussy. Like I'm just so ready. Well, hopefully after what happened on this episode, he go after Veronica because Veronica, she's a evil, evil bitch, like evil. So Benny calls Candace to tell her that the Hannah wants to see her. She's like, why? And he was like, well, she just needs to talk to you. She feels some kind of way after her boss's daughter, dying or whatever. So, Candace didn't want them to come over, but Benny insisted that he was going over there, whatever. So Candace and Jeffrey on the phone, and Jeffrey kind of like mad at Candace. He's going off on her, and he was like, this girl wants to be like you and stuff like that, and you didn't care about her. She was like, yes, I did. She was my friend and stuff like that. And he was like, it's something traumatic had to happen for her to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, and he was like, Candace, you know what happened. And Candace trying to play the role like she don't know what's going on and stuff like that, but everybody know what's going on. So he asked her what she says, and she said, yeah, he did tell her that the choir was gonna blame her for this. She was like, let them blame me because I didn't have nothing to do with this. So I'm like, Candace, all y'all have played a role in this girl suicide, all y'all. Everybody, because he kept saying, I tried to tell you, like, she was suicidal. I told you, she was off her rockers. I tried to tell all y'all. So I think everybody played a part in it. Veronica, she's on the phone trying to call the pharmacy to get them some damn pills, and I'm sitting there like, okay, I guess this some rich people shit. If they ain't got no prescription or whatever, they can just call and get some damn pills, okay? So David walks out, and he's like, why are you trying to make Jeffrey be with this girl? And she's so hell bent on him, would she think he slept with Maggie or whatever, and all she keeps telling him is to go sleep with that whore, that skate, that this. And he's basically trying to say, you're gonna try to you're gonna lead our son to a suicide if you don't stop what you're doing. This is gonna be our son if you don't stop what you're doing. And we know it have been so many stories in the media in these last couple of years where people have been committing suicide because their parents have been accepting of their lifestyle and stuff like that. So I just be like, yeah, it's gonna happen. She gonna run him to do something crazy and drastic or whatever. Um, so yeah, they going at it about that, and I'm like, then he was like, I'm gonna tell Melissa that he's gay, and she was like, call her. So she called Melissa on his phone. He tells Melissa that Jeffrey gay, he can't be seen with you, and she was like, but I like him, and I think he would, I can eventually he will like me, and so David kind of figured that Veronica has something to do with that shit. And then after they hang up, you see her sitting next to a sick person in bed, so we know Veronica has something over her head to make her go with this dude. And I'm saying, like, you gonna make this girl kill herself if you don't make your son do it? Like, come on, like, really. Candace and Benny and Hannah, they talking, and she's like, really, this is where some shit got good. And they start talking, and she was asking who was paying for her room, and Candace was like, all my men, I'm a hoe, whatever, being sarcastic. And Benny is trying to tell her, no, she's legit now. And, Candace, Hannah is not believing that because she's like, ain't nobody just gonna give you no job and no place. Come on now, real that quick. I ain't even seen this girl study for the bar. How she passed the bar and all this kind of stuff. Then we come to find out because she was telling Candace how she was sorry. She wanted Candace forgiveness and stuff like that. And Candace was like, for what? And she just kept saying she wanted her forgiveness. And Candace kept saying, for what? So Benny was like, what are y'all talking about? Come to find out, when she was 22 years old, her boyfriend was molesting Candace when Candace was 5. And Candace felt like her mama wasn't there for her. And her mom, still got with, she said, I put the man out. Candace was like, no, you didn't. He left you. And she was like, no, he didn't. She was like, I called the police and he left so he wouldn't be in trouble, but he ended up getting arrested anyway. So there was like a big miscommunication with that part, and Hannah was just trying to beg for her forgiveness, but Candace being Candace, bitch that she is, she didn't know how to take it, she didn't know what to say, and she got to be hard ass Candace, and she put Hannah out, and she cried after Hannah left. But it was a really, really good scene because we got to see a lot and we got to see a lot with him, so it was really good. Um, Veronica and Catherine, they were sitting there talking, and Catherine's still in shock or whatever, and she's having memories about Amanda and Amanda breaking her arm, and she started talking about how they can't be perfect. The kids ain't be perfect. They not ours to control. They're gonna be on their own person. The more we try to control them, the more they're gonna be off the hook or whatever. So, um, you could tell it was hitting home to Veronica, but she really wasn't saying that. She was just smirking, and yeah, and I'm sitting there like, these people, bitch. So basically, Catherine like, okay, but you want to smirk? Jeffrey is gay. I was like, oop, and she was like, and you know it. But Veronica started saying, well, I'm about to go, and she was like, and he's still gonna be gay. Like in the morning, she's like, cause I'll call you in the morning. She's like, and he's still gonna be gay in the morning. So she's like, I'm gonna overlook your behavior, and I love you. And she just basically leaves. She just so over Catherine telling her that her son was gay, and she was like, we raise our kids different. Catherine was like, what do that supposed to mean? And she didn't want to really go there with Catherine or whatever, so she ended up leaving. Landon and Maggie, they're sitting there at the thing, and he was saying how he been fired, and she was like, you're not fired, and she's trying to spin this to her advantage of trying to set up a conference and all this kind of stuff and make an announcement. And I'm sitting there like, he's an evil bitch too. But that's why I was scared for Veronica whooping on that ass. He's an evil bitch. These people is mourning, and you trying to see how can you get the numbers up. Like, really? Like, that's why I don't like politicians. And they start talking about how can they do it, and And they were talking about how he ambushed the Harringtons and all this kind of stuff, and he called her a cockroach. I was laughing. But Candace walks up and was like, she was like, what is she doing here? So then they said something else. Candace was like, you're on my seat. She was like, something about, is your name on this seat? She was like, yeah, Candace Bad Bitch. You don't see it? I fell out. I said, oh, see, Candace be pissing me off, but I be loving her little comebacks, and I be like, oh, yeah. But anyway, so they start going at it back and forth, and Candace just basically tell her, like, bitch, I know you fucking David, or you trying to fuck David. You got feelings for him, so you better back the hell up. And so Maggie leaves or whatever, and we see this guy like the whole time keep staring at Candace, and he tried to walk over there. When he tried to walk over there, he got shot down real quick. He's gonna say, "Oh, I was just trying to ask for the chair." But I think that's the guy that's going. He ended up calling David because David was outside with Veronica or whatever. He got a phone call, and next thing you know, he's like, "Keep her." They try to keep her there or whatever. So I think that was he's like a private detective. That's what I think. Um, Jeffrey go home or whatever. This is the end. Jeffrey goes home and the lights are off and he sees a guy in his bed, so he calls Candace, leaves a message like, I told you don't send nobody to my house. I'm tired. I ain't got time for this. He's feeling some kind of way about Amanda. Whoop, whoop. So he hangs up and he cut on the light. He's like, okay, get up. And next thing you know, he turns around. It's Quincy. So he's like, oh shit. So the Quincy was like, where's Candace? I don't know. Where's Candace? I don't know. He was like, call her. He was like, I don't know her number. He's like, I heard you talking to her on the phone. He snatched the phone. He was like, put in your password. Next thing you know, he snitches because he said something about his mom. Quincy said something about Veronica. And he was like, what they got to do with my mom, leave my mom out of this. He was like, your mom is knee deep in this. Your mama the one sent me over to get Candace, yada, yada, yada. So he's like, okay, I'll call her. So Jeffrey calls Veronica, and Veronica was like, okay, yeah, like, he there. Yeah, I sent him. He's like, just give him Candace's location or whatever. And Jeffrey is like, what the fuck? Like, he cannot believe his mom is doing this to him. And so he don't believe that Quincy gonna put hands on him because his mom sent him over there. He don't believe his mom will put him in harm's way like that. So he still won't give up the password after he hang up with his mom or whatever. Quincy politely moves this stuff all off the counter, put some brass knuckles on. He asked for that password again. Jeffrey say no, and he started whooping Jeffrey ass. Jeffrey was fighting back and getting him too, but he got we don't never know what he gonna be looking like, or if he gonna be passed out in the hospital. I don't know if he gonna be the next one in the coma for a week. I don't know. But yeah, we got 3 episodes left, and I'm hoping that Jeffrey give it to Veronica because that's the evil bitch. You do your son like that, you the evil hoe. Um, that's all I got for you guys for the half and a half, not season 3, episode 8. Make sure you check out Ashley Miller and Mike G. They also do half and a half, not. And I'm gonna try to keep these videos coming on tomorrow. Hopefully my hair will be done, and my foot will be better, and stuff like that. So about to go and do some more meditation and go to bed. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, Xbox Live. I do everything by the Ghetto View, PHA, not PHP. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.